They wrestled last year. Actually, Jen has a victory over him, but at the same time, he came in the last 2 or 3 seconds. Sanderson has really been on a roll this year.
Well, he's the youngest of the 3 Sandersons. He's out of Utah, and Bobby Douglas says that he's wrestling better than any freshman he's ever had as a coach.
Well, that says something because Douglas has been around. He's had a lot of great athletes, and for him to say that kind of solidifies what he's been doing so far this year, and he's been dominating.
I asked him, I said, is it because of what he's doing? He says, no, it's just the way he's wrestling. He says, if it was what he's doing, I had a freshman, Severin, that pinned 24 of his first 25 matches one time. He says, but he's wrestling better than any freshman he's ever had. And so the Sanderson brothers, 3 out of 10.
He's in on a shot. He's in on a shot. He's got underhook, but it's kind of a touch and go here. Does a good job. Oh, that was not a very good counter there. Stepped across the outside. And no points yet. Looks like Sanderson's going to end up with a takedown here. He hasn't got it yet. He's got to get him to the mat. He does a nice crab ride. Nice crab ride right there. And this is actually where he reversed him last year to beat him. But he's got a tough ride on him. Tough ride. Some of these Cyclones are doing a good job of the old school, putting on the near wrist and taking it to the bottom man.
Cael Sanderson, freshman, Iowa State against Paul Jen, junior from Iowa. Sanderson had 2-0, minute 40 left in the first period. We're in the 5th match of the night. We're almost halfway home. Season debut for college wrestling, the Iowa State dual meet, and the score 9-9.
Doing a good job. Come out. Got 39 seconds of riding time there. I'll tell you, Sanderson is coming. He's coming. You know, he's got his brother's support out there, so, you know, it's a family event for them. It's a shot, good counter, good action. Both guys snapping, moving. I've been impressed. This guy's got a lot of wrestling to do. He's making a shot, and this is where he beat him last time. He's doing a good job again. He's in on him, and he hits just up to a bear hug. He's double legs to a bear hug. This kid has improved from a year ago. Of course, when you go home, and even though you're the biggest, you might be the youngest, they gang up on you. The 2 youngest, he's the youngest, but the two oldest have a tendency to make you tough.
Well, he's showing he knows how to move on his feet and on the mat right there. He's riding tough right now, looking for some points there, Dan.
He's definitely putting the moves on him right here. He's doing a good job of riding. He's got a cradle locked up. Got a cradle locked up. 27 seconds, and he's got him in. I think he's pinned. He could be pinned. I don't know. He could be pinned. He's really got him in there. I don't know.
He is really.
I can't believe it.
Close.
I couldn't believe
Mike Allen took a little time to get around
He
there.
did an unbelievable job of getting that cradle and rolling through. It was a dangerous roll through, but he made it work.
Woo! 7-1 right now. And
there's another cradle, but he missed it. You wonder why this guy's been scoring a lot of points. He's been taking it to his opponents.
He really has been. It's 7-1 after the first period here in the 5th match of the night at 184 with Cael Sanderson, a freshman from Iowa State, leading Paul Jen, junior from Iowa, 7-1.
Yeah, this guy's on a mission. It looks like it. 7-1 lead. There's jumping the gun.
Come on, Jen, that a point. Up. Keep coming up, Jen.
This is a match that
wow, nice
that
job.
looked to be a no call, and it's a one-sided match right now by the Cyclones. Doing a great job of controlling on top, really keeping Jen under control.
Well, I'll tell you what, Cael Sanderson he looks strong. He looks like he's the real deal right now as a freshman, stepping right in there. We got Heskett, we got Sanderson for Iowa State. They really have something to be excited about.
Hey, they had some of the best recruiting classes for the last couple of years. At the same time, they got some brothers in there, and they got some people that want to win, and you know that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about, and they're proving it right here because this is a rematch last year, and actually Jen won the match, and he's losing some more back points. He's losing 2 more back points right there.
Well, I look at the guy. You look at somebody like Sanderson and Heskett. I notice one thing: they just look confident. They don't look like they get overexcited. They just say, "Hey, we know what we can do, and we're going to go out and do it."
Well, you know, it's one of those things that I tell you, it's mental toughness.
Yeah, that's what I've seen.
There's a lot of history behind these Sandersons. And I don't believe Jen, has the same history. He's walked on at the University of Iowa. He's not a highly recruited athlete, was not a recruited athlete, and this is a big meet. And some of this mentality has to come through, and the mentality right now is in the Iowa State's favor, and he has all the credentials coming in to college. And doing a good job of controlling there. It looks like he might get one.
So it's 9-2 now. One for Jen from Iowa. 9-2 in favor of the Iowa State wrestler. 22 seconds left in the second period. Iowa State's Cael Sanderson really in control here right now for the Cyclones.
Lost the contact. Lost the contact.
Jen is a person that has to get in there and push and make things happen. This guy doesn't move.
This guy has out-positioned him the whole entire match. There's some shots that weren't that good, but he just stayed in there with them and used his leverage and his mental toughness and worked through them. There's a shot and he missed it. A shot by Jen and missed it. If you notice how...
Here we are at the end of the second period. A reminder again that tonight at Intermission, just coming up, we'll be bringing you a new weekly video feature, Gable's Training Tips, hosted by Big Dan here. The weekly feature will give wrestlers, parents, coaches, and fans an opportunity to learn more about the safe and appropriate ways to train for this sport. This week's tips pertains to health and safety. At Intermission, we'll also show you our television schedule and talk about ways you can interact with Dan Gable and Iowa Public Television on our new webpage. Plan to watch at Intermission.
Well, he actually released him, so I gave him it's a major win up there for Iowa State right now. There's another shot by Jen, but good counteraction. Good counteraction. He's looking to try to go for the fall here, but at the same time he's out of position a little bit. He's got a good tight whizzer.
Yeah, Jen's in a pretty good position here, isn't he, to keep him from completing the move there?
Well, Jen's in a position to try to go for the fall, and that's about the only thing he can do is try to get a takedown and back points because he's so far behind. But look at that.
I saw there's speed. I saw some speed there from Cael Sanderson.
And I saw a lower level. There's a cradle right there. There is a top cradle.
Look at that. I mean, that's big time, Dan.
That is big time
That's big time. I saw speed,
big
lower
time
level.
there.
Whoa.
Yeah, wow. He's really got it. I tell you, Cyclone fans ought to be happy with this kid. He's putting it on him.
Man alive, I'll tell you, we've seen a couple of really impressive freshmen, and Cael Sanderson hasn't taken a back seat to Heskett at all here. 15-2 with riding time. Boy, that was close. That was close. Cael Sanderson almost had Paul.
There's a reversal. There's a reversal. Oh. 30 seconds to go. He's not going to give up, but he's certainly getting manhandled in this particular match.
There's no question about who's in charge. 15 seconds left, and actually Sanderson needs a takedown to...
And Sanderson's doing the tough wrestling. He's in on the shot. He's leading, and he's in on the shot. And there's I believe there's a takedown.
They got the two. It's 18-14 with riding time, makes it 19-4. 19-4. Tech fall. That's 5.
Wow, another big win.
That's a big edge into the